Hi guys, welcome back to Sim UK. This is Flight Sim World, and today, solo cross country. Now, navigating this is pretty easy, but for me, landing it has been such a disaster. I cannot get the wheels on the runway, no matter what I try. So wish me luck today. This is going to be a tough one.
Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel. Glad to see you're still on the ground. I wanted to watch your solo takeoff. Just follow the briefing and you'll do all right. Okay, just because I'm not in the cockpit doesn't mean I won't be watching you, though. I tossed a GPS tracker on the back seat so I can keep an eye on your flight track from my phone. You gotta love technology.
Yeah, that's got nothing
I hope you took notes from your briefing.
stalkerish about it.
Good pilots make sure to keep all the necessary frequencies handy. I won't be there to remind you what to do, or to handle ATC. It's a short hop over to Sedona, so if I haven't heard that you landed 30 minutes after you take off, I'm gonna start getting concerned. Before you start rolling, get your radios and navigation equipment set up as listed in the briefing.
Okay, so this is the briefing up here. We've got 30 minutes to get there, which is perfectly enough time. We're in the sort of mountainous area, so we need to get to at least 800 feet in order to clear the mountains. And, okay, so Com 1, standby, 1, 2, 3. This is Sedona is our destination airport. So that's set, ready to go. We're navigating using VOR, so we've got to set the radio frequency to 114.1. Damn it. There we go. Nope. Normally I have a SciTech radio panel to do all this stuff, so I struggle with it using the mouse like this. 114.1 and then a course direction indicator of 061 degrees, so we'll just set that up now. As best we can, because that's not spinning very well.
You're ready to go. Good luck.
Alrighty.
I'll give you one more freebie before you're on your own. Prescott Ground, Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel is on the Eagle Pilot School Ramp. VFR eastbound to Sedona on Victor 12.
Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel, Prescott Ground. Prescott altimeter 299er 2. Runway 3 right up Foxtrot, intersection departure. Taxi via Foxtrot.
And we're away. So we have 30 minutes to arrive. Usually it takes me 22 minutes. Keep pressing the wrong button there. That is not helping me. Sorry, I pressed the reset head tracking instead of the brake button. Okay.
Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel, Prescott Tower. Wind 021 at 5. Fly runway heading until intercepting the Prescott 061 degree radial outbound. Runway 3 right at Foxtrot, intersection departure, clear for takeoff.
Okay, Kushti, here we go. Full throttle. Rotate at 55. Bit windy. Bit of right rudder required. Wow, very windy. So I'm going to level out about 800 feet and we're just going to maintain, we'll do our best to maintain 0 degrees, 30 degrees. And when we come up on the correct VOR radial, it will happen pretty quickly. This nav1 display will, this line here will centralize. Very easy to miss. This wind is quite abrupt today. Having to hold on the right rudder quite a tad. Now that mountain over there is pretty much where we're going to be heading. So this VOR indicator should start changing fairly soon. We'll level out at 800 feet and try and cruise round about 100 miles an hour. Nav1 VOR is starting to move, I can see it, edging its way right. You see there's some low clouds. We must be very high up. So we're at 800 feet. Try and get the aircraft cruising along now. 100. And we've just intercepted the VOR. So now is a good time to bank as well. Trying to maintain 800. speed. Just trying to trim her out now. Whoa! Where did that cloud come from? That is not good when you're approaching a mountain. Right, well, I believe this mountain to be no higher than 800 feet. So as long as I maintain 800 feet, we should be perfectly okay to fly through these clouds. Except I'm way off the radial here, way off to the left now. We're supposed to be flying 061, so yeah, I'm not doing very well actually this time round. My brain is not superbly on form today. So I'm going to fly on a bearing of 050 degrees until I re-intercept the Nav1 radial. In fact, I might just turn this. Re-intercepted 061. Now I need to try and fly and maintain this radial at this speed. In fact, we're a little bit off, so I might just continue flying it slightly to the right, pull it back again. Trimmed for good speed at the moment. See, the mountain's pretty high. Anything lower than 800 feet, I think I'd be quite nervous. Back on a 061 radial, so I'll just line us back up again. There we go. Excuse me. Straight and level flight required. So I've just been flying slightly right of our 061 radial, just to bring the nav 1 smack bang back onto that 061 radial, and now we'll straighten ourselves up. Bit late there, bit late. Now there's quite a lot of cloud cover, which is not good. Only once have I had this much cloud. In fact, this is the most amount of cloud I've had. So this is going to be tricky. We'll be approaching Sedona, which is our target, pretty soon. So I'll be swapping over to comms 1 to 12300 and getting ourselves ready for landing. But I should be able to see the runway by now, but I can't see anything because there's a cloud. Like I say, I've never managed to land this, so I am pretty nervous. As soon as we swap over to Sedona on the radio, I'll be dropping down, trimming for 90 mile an hour, and then getting ourselves lined up and doing my absolute best to get on that runway for the first time ever. We're a bit left of our radial again, only a tad, but just try and correct that. So down there through the clouds somewhere is a runway. I'm going to swap this over now. I think we're close enough. I'm not sure where this runway is. I think we're too high. I'm going to get our speed down to 90 now, get ourselves all trimmed out, and try and take the pressure off us for when we're actually coming up on it. I think it's down there behind that cloud somewhere. There it is, I see it. Do you see it? That's it. Let's get down to 21 RPM. Get our speed settled. We are so high. We really are so high. It's going to be tough. The runway is 03, so we'll just change our heading bug to match that. We're about trimmed out. 1 notch of flaps up. Drop the speed. I think we're too high. I think we're way too high. Look at that. Throttle off fully, I think. 2nd notch of flaps. The nerves are kicking in because I know I've failed this so many times. We're dropping at about 1400 feet per minute. Now that might be too much. But the glide slope is telling us that we're way above. Way too high. And I'm not even lined up properly, so yeah. What we'll do, I guess, is to bring the third notch of flaps up, or down rather, and just try and slow our descent right at the end there, because we are coming down almost, you know, damn near vertical. Third notch of flaps. I don't think we're going to get down in time. You'll see the timer will stop. I'll try and slide it, but it just won't go down now. It won't sit down. Done the same thing every single time. I mean, I know I was way too high. Way too high. Notch your flaps up. Ourselves leveled out. Now you see the timer has stopped at the top. It does that every single time as well. Now I don't know what the pattern is here, so I'm none the wiser, but we're just going to try and turn around and come back and have another go. It hasn't gone well. I've crashed every single time, and because the clock has stopped, I'm not even sure if we're going to succeed. Now, if you look at the amount of turbulence that I'm receiving here as well, it's pretty significant up here in the mountains. And I've heard flying in the mountains is a whole new kettle of fish, and I genuinely believe that. I'm going to boost the throttle in an attempt to gain a bit of height and control. Very novice flying technique this, I know. "500 feet. I'm going to go 550 and then turn back in and try and land. Or maybe I'm not. Alright, well, here we go. Wish me luck. I've already got 2 notches of flaps. Oh, it's going to be so tight. So we're too low. On the glide slope, power off. Now we're too high. Third notch of flaps. Power off because we're just not coming down. We are just not coming down. Oh crap, what's he doing? Oh, do you know what? We might actually land it this time. But there's another aeroplane right there. Come on, sit down. We're actually down on the ground. I don't believe it. I have struggled so badly with that.
Cherokee Niner Sierra Hotel, nice navigation. I was watching your flight track and you flew your course just as we planned. I think you're ready for your jet ride.
That is the first time I've landed. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I ballsed it up the first time I came in because you could see how I've done that time and time and time again. And, I mean, that was a failure. I know it was. But I've beaten the game, and that's all that matters to me right now. I'm so chuffed I've completed that, and I hope you guys found it entertaining, maybe educational for those of you who really don't know how to fly. But, yeah, wow. It's tough. It really is tough to learn how to fly an aircraft, even in a simulator. But I really feel like I'm making some progress here, and yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye for now.